Yo, 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 yo. What's good, everybody? My apology for being late, but we here, yo. We here. How's everybody doing? It's been a minute. Been a minute, but we back. Last time we checked in was All-Star break, but we back, y'all. My fault. Got stuck in traffic. Had to go to the airport. But we good, we good. So, Atlanta's up by one, second quarter. Missed the first quarter, but it don't matter. Atlanta up. They active. As Adam Bona collects that board, gets fouled on the way up. So, my apologies for the drop frames here. Didn't quite get the Wi-Fi 2 set up before. But alright, man. So like I said, Hawks up by one. First game back from All Star break, so probably what's happening. Yeah. Nah, I didn't wake up late. I had to take my girl to the airport, so just had to do what I had to do. So we back, we back, we back. So Atlanta's 30-30. 30 for 30. So we back 10.5 minutes left in that second quarter. So first half going pretty well. Um, Atlanta came into it leading by two, I believe, or at least two or three. Dyson finds Jock, and Jock knocks down that three ball. So it's much needed offense from Jock. He kind of has gone quiet after his big debut for Atlanta. So Quentin Grimes gets that to go. Ooh, CJ McCollum tried to slip that pass in there, but I guess a foul was called. So Atlanta's up by one. So I'm just catching up here. It's 33-32. It's a little late. Oh, there goes CJ getting that slip pass. Jock Landale gets it up, can't get it to go. Mo Gay's tip is not good. And Quentin Grimes knocks down that prayer for Philly as Atlanta will call a timeout. So it's 33-35. Atlanta shooting 30% from the three-point line. I'm doing pretty well, man. How you doing, Polly? I'll be doing even better if Atlanta can get this dub. But not much has changed, y'all. Not much has changed. Quinn Snyder is premiering CJ, Corey Kispert, and Jock Landale out there, man. It's just not a great rotation for Atlanta. So Atlanta's down by two. Even though Jock has eight, it's just they don't fit together. Mo and Dyson can't like hold up the defense for him. I feel you, bro. It be like that, man. Fandom will do that to you. It'll make you make decisions that you question. But it's a good game on though. That's Detroit versus New York. That's a good game. That's worth staying up, honestly. Yeah, she acting up, man. I haven't seen her in a couple days. Been out of town, so she gonna be begging for attention however she can get it. But Atlanta's down by two now. Now that we started watching, they're gonna start losing. Corbin, what for my base space? What that mean? What that mean, my boy? Corbin Glasser. Shoot. Let me make sure it's correct over here. I think we all right. We looking all right. Yup. We all good. So yeah, yup. Atlanta down by two. Like I said, I'm about to jinx this. They were winning until we tuned in, but Atlanta is 2-0 against Philly this year. So we'll see if that can kind of work in our favor. Who is Michael Vick? Michael Vick is one of Atlanta Falcons franchise cornerstones. He was one of the I don't even know what to say. Um, yeah, he was one of the NFL's spectacular quarterbacks. Michael Vick, the legend. His Atlanta career didn't pan out that great, unfortunately, but it's always respected in Atlanta. Come on, Dyson. Dyson gets the three up. Can't get it to go, but he got it up. That's all that matters. Dyson just needs to shoot. That's all that matters. No matter if it goes in, just shoot the ball, man. Just shoot the ball. So empty possession there is a good look for Atlanta. So Jalen's back in the game. He picks up a foul there. Just kind of not able to get in front of Waterford there as Philly picks up a foul. It's 33-35. Yeah, yup. That's the legend, man. Michael Vick. Yeah, yup. So Jalen picks up that foul. Risha Shades back out there. It's Corey Kispert, Dyson Daniels, Jock Landale, Jalen Johnson, and like I said, Risha causing a difficult shot for sure. Dyson finds Jalen. Jalen attacks Waterford. No foul is insane, bro. No foul is a crazy work. So 4 on 5 for Philly. They still smoked it as Atlanta gets back. As Waterford tries to get that layup. Edgecombe drives. Dyson does a good job of staying straight up. Corey Kispert running the break. Oh my God, Corey Kispert just tried to end him. Oh damn, he's just a little messed up. So Corey Kispert really tried to get that poster off. That's crazy. Mm. Yeah, Corey Kispert really tried to end Cameron Payne there. That's crazy. Yeah, I feel you. Knicks may get it just because they're at home, just because they're at the crib. As Corey Kispert knocks down the first free throw, he ends Atlanta's dry spell. I wouldn't doubt it. It is getting down to crunch time in the NBA season, so definitely expect different results from a lot of different games. From here on out, man, teams are gonna be I feel like a little more locked in and intense in their matchups. Playoff seeding is gonna be serious here in these next. I think once these 10 games are up, everybody kind of gets warmed up as Andre Drummond powers through the contact and gets it to go. But like I said, after these first 8 to 10 games, teams gonna really start locking in and knowing their what the seeding is gonna look like and whatnot. So still anybody's game, I think so far. Yeah, I saw that as well. Um, that Adam Silver was gonna come up with some anti-tanking policy. So we'll see what the word is. Dyson can't quite find Jalen there. Gets Jock Landale the ball. Jalen inevitably gets the ball. Kind of jab steps Kelly Oubre out the way. And he regathers that, puts it up, gets two to go. 37-38. So Jalen now has 9 points. He's 3 of 7 from the field. As Cam Payne is operating the offense for Philly. Quentin Grimes is in the corner. And Philly comes away with it. Ricochet doing a good job at there we go. Atlanta's defense is coming up big time as Corey Kispert cannot connect with Jalen, but Jock picks it up and connects with Dyson for two. So Atlanta's back in the lead, 39-38. Atlanta needs to do a good job at rebounding on the defensive glass. And then, as we have an offensive foul, that foul was offensive, VJ Edgecombe. So, like I said, Atlanta has to do a good job at collecting Philadelphia's misses and then getting out in transition. Philly is a team that does give up a lot of transition buckets. Yep, man, they're fighting for the playoffs. Even though the race is pretty close, it's not as close as anybody can. Everybody really seems makes it seem. I should say. They're about 4 games, 4.5, 5.5 games away from that 6 seed. As Jalen Short and Riche does a good job at trying to get there. And Onyeka finds Jalen, and Jalen fights through the contact as he gets a shot up. So Jalen back from All Star. He represented Atlanta quite well, if you ask me, and really any other Atlanta fan. I think they enjoyed watching Jalen this weekend, or this past weekend. He definitely represented Atlanta very well. Was on the winning team, even though the NBA was trying to kind of shape it a different way. But that's for another topic. All right, man. We lost the game. Not for real. We just lost it on my phone. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, man. Atlanta in the plan. I mean, everybody got jokes. So, not you, Polly. Uh, but yeah, it's like the running joke for the past 5 years that Atlanta, Chicago, and Miami are just inevitable playing teams. So I hope Atlanta can break the curse soon. Oh wow, that's a week. Hopefully they don't. I mean, it is what it is. I'd rather think they're what two of two in the playing. So 2 times they haven't made it. 2 times they have. So it's really what the playing is for, man. Just trying to keep things competitive. I think it does add to it, but I don't think it's really any indication. Um, because I mean, if when they do make the playoffs, I mean they made the playoffs, so there's really no point in like kind of bringing up the playing. Honestly, if they do make it, so but and CJ McCollum about throws it away. So Atlanta's down 41-43. Yeah. Last season they didn't have Jalen though, so definitely was understandable. Was the year after the Dejounte trade, so Atlanta was really relying on Trey as CJ gets it up, can't get it to go. He's going to the line. So I mean, it's understandable why Atlanta didn't have success last year, but hopefully this year changes. Like I said, playoff race is a lot closer than people kind of realize. Atlanta's about 5 games back, and 5 games is not out of the realm of possibility. Hey, we finally got it. Finally got channel points, so we'll get everything figured out too on Twitch. Um, no subs quite yet. No subs quite yet. I think I still gotta achieve that one milestone of 3 or more viewers in here at the same time. So we'll be on our way. But yeah, man, we did get that set up and everything. Oh, for real? I gotta get that figured out though. When I was looking at it to try to set it up, it kind of stopped me on certain ones, or it stopped me in one step. So I'm gonna have to look at that. Appreciate you letting me know. Appreciate you letting me know. I gotta set that up. I don't think I have it set up right now, so it might just be the whatever the Twitch settings are. Oh, Jalen, good move, and he gets fouled. That's a great move, as Don Barlow cannot keep up with Jalen. It's evident. Nah, man, you didn't get the ball. You did not get the ball. He got his hand too. You got his hand too, brother. So Don Barlow. But yeah, Paulie, appreciate you letting me know because I was probably gonna let it ride out. I did not know this that it was available, so I'm gonna have to check that out. So Jalen going to the line. It's 5:25 left in the second quarter. What happened? What did something happen to Alvarado? Oh, he might have shaved or something. He might have gotten right um, for this New York appearance. Hey man, you know you're not supposed to be up there. Come on, little girl. I know. You just want some attention. So Kelly Oubre going to the line. It's tied at 45. I believe Onyeka picked up the foul. He might have shaved his hair too. I'm not quite sure. I haven't checked out any Knicks games, Knicks action, Knicks highlights, anything like that. So Onyeka picks up the foul on Onyeka. So Kelly Oubre shooting one at the line. It's 45 apiece, 5:12 to go. But yeah, I probably appreciate you letting me know, bro. I'm gonna have to check that out. I have no idea who number 44 is. Knicks do have a couple. That could be Landry Shamet. I'm not quite sure though. They do have a couple players I'm not too familiar with. It's not their first year, but ooh, let's go. But I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I just don't care for the Knicks. So how you feel about Brunson is how I feel about the whole Knicks organization. There we go on Yeka. That's cap, bro. That's cap. Yeah, man. I need to like like on Twitch. I got alerts. I got alerts on like on that. Just don't have I don't know if I have like alerts for like the little stuff like yeah, man, we got the same opinion on the Knicks, man. I'm not a Knicks fan. Yeah, I'm sure there is a couple settings that I need to check out, get into. I got most of my alerts set up, but some of them probably need some adjusting. So it's 47 apiece now. It's Barlow and knocks those free throws down. CJ McCollum brings it up. Try to hand it off between JJ and CJ. CJ, ugly as pump fakes. Uh, so Onyeka comes up short on that three. CJ McCollum did fumble it. He did fumble it. Fumbled the handoff. So 47 apiece. Hawks have 6 seconds to shoot on the shot clock. Nikhil Alexander in the corner gets Drummond up, but pass gets deflected. Probably should have just left it at the floater. So Trent Waterford is downhill. Goes up against Onyeka. Riche comes up with the board. A much needed rebound. Riche pushes. He fights through the contact. Cannot get it to go. It was a good look. He passed fake to Jalen. Kind of got caught up with the ball there. But it was a good aggressive take, which you need out of Riche, especially in this scenario. Philly not the greatest team in transition. That's a travel. As Tyrese Maxey throws it right up to himself. Thought it was an and one game. So 47 up. Like I said, standings is a tighter race than people make it seem, man. Atlanta is what 5.5 games back from the sixth spot. I think top five in the East is probably out of the realm of possibility, but I think the sixth seed is right there. Philly sitting at 30 and 20. Hey, look, girl, come on, what I say? Come on, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. You just gotta chill right up. Just chill right here. Just chill right there. So, Kelly Oubre drives. He can't get it to go, and Jalen tips it out. Finds CJ. There we go. Dunk on him. There we go, Jalen. Way to finesse it. 14 in 10 minutes, man. He is one of one. That is for sure. Shout out to K, man. So Jalen Johnson. Shout out to Jalen. Two All Stars holding it down for their team. Let's go, Jalen. Get big on him, man. 53-47. Jalen Johnson goes on a personal 4-0 run. Back to back buckets. Hey, Jalen Johnson got 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. He's definitely showing why he's an all star. Yeah, facts. I feel you. An 8-1 run for the Hawks to take their biggest lead of the evening. It is 53-47. It's a timeout here for Philadelphia. Great game though. Ricochet, he gonna bounce back, bro. I promise. I have faith in Ricochet. He has 4 rebounds, 2 assists, so he's playing well. No points quite yet. He's 0-2 from the field, but it don't really matter, man. Jalen Johnson, 17 points, 5 of 10 from the field, 4 rebounds and 1 assist. CJ doing all right, 2 of 5 from the field. Doesn't shoot in the greatest, but he has 9 points. Nikhil has 9. Onyeka only has 2. So, but rebounding well, he has 3 rebounds. So Jalen, Zach, and Onyeka kind of holding it down is very beneficial on the boards. Atlanta definitely needs that effort. It kind of looks like Zach's playing a little bit more. This lineup of CJ, Nikhil, Zach, Jalen, and Onyeka is really nice. I'm sure CJ is probably gonna. I don't know, man. With knowing how Quinn likes to roll, CJ might finish it out, but it will be interesting to see if Ricochet starts finishing these quarters, these halves. Um, I think you just need to throw him in there, bro. Just throw him in there. Throw him in there, bro. So 53-47, Atlanta's doing well. JJ got a case for MIP. I think last year kind of ruined it for Jalen. He played kind of at the same rate. He did average 18, 10, and 5. So he was up there with Jokic and Giannis. Those were the only two to average those numbers or anything higher than those numbers. So I think Jalen might have messed up his most improved chances. But honestly, we're not even worried about most improved player no more, man. Another year of uh, development like this for Jalen Johnson. We're talking about MVPs, man. Um, Shoot, if Atlanta's top 5, top 4 right now, I think Jalen would be in the MVP conversation. If I'm being honest, he's just that good. I think a lot of Hawks fans will be a little disappointed in his defense this year. They would think that his effort isn't quite the same, but I kind of disagree in that point, like in that aspect. Um, with the amount of effort and stuff he has to contribute on the offensive end, like I don't know, man, it's it is what it is, bro. Atlanta has two great perimeter defenders, and I think once they get a solid center to back up on Yeka, that's a lockdown post post guy. I think that will change things for Atlanta. So great find from Jalen. He dimes up on Yeka. On Yeka puts it in for his second bucket. He now has 4 points. It's a 10-0 run in the last 2.5 minutes for Atlanta. It's great stuff as they're getting out on the break. Defense is doing really well, kind of suffocating Philly. Philly hasn't been able to score in these back-to-back possessions. So it's 55-47. But Jalen this season, man, 23 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. Um, Top 15 in points. I think he's probably top 5 in rebounds. Mike Brown do look like a teacher. He do look like a high school coach that teaches at the school. Um, but yeah, shout out to Jalen, man. 10 rebounds and 8 assists. So that's gonna put him, I believe, like fifth or sixth, maybe. So shout out to Jalen, man. He's doing an excellent job this year, stepping up into the role of face of the franchise this year. If you ask me, so um, he's starting to get the recognition that he deserves. definitely think that Atlanta has a diamond in the rough. To be honest, he's the 20th pick in the draft. Oh, Nikhil, bro, I see the vision, big dog. So back-to-back buckets for Philly leads to 55-50 game. As Jalen can't get that to go on Yeka and him kind of fight for that as Tyrese Maxey pushes the pace, finds Kelly Oubre, can't get it to go. Dyson picks up the board. So Nikhil's in. He's subbed in for Zach. Now it's Adam Bona rejecting Nikhil. So it's 55-50. Tough. It's a minute and 30 left in this first half. First quarter over for Detroit. That's what's up, man. Detroit leading 28-26. We got our Detroit correspondent, Polly. Um, we got our German Detroit correspondent as CJ McCollum knocks down that triple. It's 58-50. Shout out to Polly for keeping us updated around the league. Hey man, they went into double overtime earlier this year, so oh my God, as Jalen gets rejected, but Dyson is there to clean it up. But yeah, man, they are looking like an OT game, 60-50. Hopefully, Atlanta was kind of in control of that double OT game. They kind of just let Philly come back. And they did come back miraculously. So you gotta commend Philly for their effort. It was their first game where they were all healthy. PG, Embiid, and Maxey was out there for the first time. So Atlanta made it a game, or I guess Philly made it a game, and Atlanta stepped up. Oh man, Jalen, come on in the corner. Jalen dots up Nikhil. Nikhil can't get it to go, but Onyeka cleans it up. Finds CJ. CJ, he got that uncle. He got that uncle pump fake, man. So CJ finds Onyeka. Onyeka Euros and rolls around the whole room. KD files crazy, dog. Oh my god. Him talking about his coworkers is like cool. Like honestly, like not really like questioning that, but it's like the if it's true. So missed there for Philly. Jalen's heave nowhere near. So 7 point lead for Atlanta. But back to the KD files real quick, man. If that is true, if it is true, honestly, it's kind of crazy to talk about your current team. But if it is true, like all the stuff that he talks about his previous teammates, like it is what it is. Like you feel like that about your coworkers. I mean, we all have coworkers we don't like, but it's like the Israel stuff for me, man. Imagine joking about All right, man. We back. We back. We back. What up? What up? What up? I know, probably my Wi-Fi struggling, dog. My Wi-Fi be struggling, OG. It do. It do be. I can't help it. So Atlanta's up 60-53. Our old pal Dom Barlow still playing with us. He is 0 of 3 from the field, 1 point. Shout out to Dom Barlow. So Atlanta is currently shooting 38% from the field, 18 of 47. So hopefully, excuse me, hopefully they can turn that around. Both teams are shooting the exact same. Excuse me, the exact same. So 18 of 47 for both teams. Atlanta's shooting worse from three. 4 of 14 from three has been the result for Atlanta so far. Excuse me. So if Atlanta can turn it around in those in that 3 point contest, then they'll be all right. Shooting good from the free throw line. 25 free throws so far here. Philadelphia has definitely been fouling. I gotta try to fix my Wi-Fi, man. Hey, Karras will do that sometimes, even though he was a bucket for Atlanta. Sometimes it's like, man, that's kind of how I feel about CJ. Kind of conflicted at times. So let's see if this. Try to cut one more thing off the Wi-Fi. Excuse me. So Atlanta's up 7 at halftime. Second half is about to be underway. But Atlanta's doing a good job on defense, turning defense to offense, which is kind of Atlanta's um, not personality, but has to be a part of their game plan. They need to work from the defensive end to get some offense. Like I said, Philly is one of the um, teams on the lower end of allowing a lot of points in transition. Excuse me. So just got to take advantage of that, honestly. And Atlanta's doing really just that, getting to the line, which Atlanta is probably bottom five, bottom 10 in the league in getting to the free throw line. So they need to do a better job at that this second half of the year to kind of make an impact. So, is he German? Is I don't even want to butcher his last name. So we getting back to it. So over this little All Star break too, Atlanta did make some roster moves. They did call up Caleb Houston, which shout out to Caleb Houston. Shout out to Ariel. Got German ties. Our German correspondent Polly. But yeah, like I said, over the All Star break, Atlanta did have a couple roster moves. They did bring up Caleb Houston, and unfortunately, with that move, they had to let go of Nikola Juricic. So hopefully, Nikola bounces back. Hopefully, he'll get that two-way spot. Atlanta does have an open two-way spot now that they converted Caleb Houston. So second half underway, kind of somewhat new look Hawks. Still waiting on Jonathan Kaminga's debut. So we did get an update though. His bone bruise is slowly healing. Great move as Nikhil dots up on Yeka, and Onyeka gets it to go and breaks the scoring for both teams here in the second half. It's 62-53 as Atlanta goes up 9. So Ricochet got switched on to Tyrese Maxey. Ricochet's been having a good game defensively. Um, like I said, as Tyrese Maxey is, he kind of throws it up, almost expecting a foul there. Um, my feet. It is because all that food, man. Hey Jalen, let's go. As Jalen continues his hot start, but yeah, Kaminga, Kaminga is kind of slow returns probably because all that food, huh? I still kind of crack up at that report as Ricochet Garden Ubre picks up a foul there. But yeah, that report was crazy, bro. That's my hopes, Polly. That is my hopes. I do think that Kaminga will be I think he will be a factor for Atlanta. I think that the people that don't really see the fit between Jalen and Kaminga don't quite watch Jalen Johnson play. I don't think they're aware of how good of a passer Jalen Johnson is. Definitely, probably the best passing forward in the league. Um, so I don't know. I think it's gonna work. I will be interested to see how he is integrated into Atlanta's rotation, though. Obviously, some folks have their thoughts and opinions on Ricochet, but in my opinion, I would like to see Kaminga come off the bench and kind of go crazy for Atlanta, as Atlanta has 5 seconds to shoot, as Jalen kind of trying to find something to go, and he kind of gets stuffed as Don Barlow and Andre Drummond there kind of wind up double teaming. So Atlanta's still holding on to a 9 point lead, but it honestly comes down to how Quinn integrates Jonathan Kaminga. Like I said, I'm sure you'll find plenty of Hawks fans who want to see Kaminga take Ricochet's starting spot, but if if Kaminga comes off the bench, great stuff. As Dyson finds Jalen, Jalen finds Dyson, and they get a bucket. It's 66-55 as Jalen kind of laughs it off as Andre Drummond gets it to go. A little breakdown there on Atlanta's end. Of course, Publix definitely got some of the best subs out here. Shout out to Publix, man. But yeah, back to Kaminga. I think Atlanta will be. I think they'll be all right. But yeah, I think it'll all come down to how Coach Quinn integrates J.K. I would like to see maybe I don't know, man. I would like to go kind of out on a limb as Onyeka gets the three up. Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. It's a good job, man. It's honestly a good job. So we got a foul as VJ Edgecombe attacks the basket for Philadelphia. Like I said, I'm gonna go out on a limb. I know this idea will be out there, but yeah, that is where it originated. Publix did originate out in Florida. So shout out to the Floridian that came up with that and brought it to the southeastern United States. But yeah, I don't. If Jonathan Kaminga doesn't come off the bench, I would like to see not as like a delegation, but I would like to see Nikhil come off the bench. Um, Nikhil comes off the bench, and then the Florida man. There are some good Florida men. Ooh, Ricochet, come on, show me some, dog. Let's go. As Ricochet cleans up on Yeka's three and gets it to go, it's 68-59. Let's go. Let's go, Ricochet. And they said he wasn't athletic. Come on, bro. They lied. So Andre Drummond hitting the three. Imagine saying that and 2015. 68-62. And Ricochet pulls up from three for three. So 71-62, 8:45 to go. So VJ Edgecombe gives it right back to Tyrese. Dyson and Nikhil kind of have that responsibility. As Tyrese drives, and he cannot corral that, and he turns it over. Oh wow, damn Polly, that's crazy. So no, yeah, that is crazy. Jalen Johnson is feeling it, man. It's 73-62. So he gets that post jumper to go. No problem. Uses the bank shot. Bank still open. He is now 21.7 of 14 from the field. And Tyrese Maxey rises up. Yeah, no shout out. Yeah, no shout out. I take that back. It's always all right to change your opinion. So Dyson can't quite corral that pass, but Jalen's three can't get it to go. Dyson's hustle. Oh wow. I thought I thought Dyson got to it, but why are they replaying Tyrese Maxey on a Hawks broadcast, man? Come on. What are we doing? When Zach just had a nice putback, what are we doing? No way. That's a foul on Drummond. Yeah, partly that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's why I can't really get behind the burner account. All the coworker stuff is kind of, well, it's probably not the best stuff to say at the time when you're playing on that team, but hey, it's that IDF stuff is when it's, just out of line. Tyrese Maxey steps back, hits the triple. KD and Steph allegedly paying Israel, so yeah, brother KD like the all the other stuff about his teammates. I'm sure MJ has said that about some of his teammates, even Kobe, even probably Bron. So illegal screen on Yeka. Technical foul as Onyeka just share some loving words to the ref as he exits the game. Now he has 5 fouls after that take, unfortunately. So Onyeka picks up a technical. Kind of frustrated there. Hawks up by 6. Hey, true. That is wild, bro. That's a wild way to ask what Kaminga been up to. But he has done nothing. He is out right now. He will be reevaluated in a week. He is dealing with the bone bruise, so he had that bone bruise when he was playing for the Warriors. So unfortunately, has not made his debut for the Hawks. But he definitely gonna get these buckets. That's for sure. There we go. Jock Landale wrestles it away from Don Barlow, and Atlanta's on the move. As Dyson will bring it up for the Hawks, he goes against Dom. He hands it off to Jalen. Jalen can't get that three to go, and Maxi saves it. It's a 5 point game, 68-73, as Philly is on the push, and Oubre drives, cannot get it to go, and Jock Landale struggles to fight for it, and they're gonna call a foul. So it feels like the refs are trying to make it a little even, man. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I have not kept up with the Olympics at all. I saw U.S. hockey and women's got gold though. So shout out to Rishi there, man. That jam was emphatic. So shout out to Atlanta, man. They're holding on to a 5 point lead. Um, Philly's kind of coming back. It's been a little slow here for Atlanta after that big old little run there. But unfortunately, Philly's kind of keeping it interesting. It is 68-73. Refs kind of keeping Philly in it with all these foul calls, though, man. They are coming back as Atlanta's still sitting at 25 free throws. Philly now is sitting at 16 of 20. So they've gotten 20 free throws. Really don't think Atlanta's defense is that bad on these drives that Philly's getting. So we'll see how it goes. But they need to do a better job on the glass. That's just key. That's key number one, man. As Andre Drummond now has 10 rebounds. So we need to the Hawks need to do a better job in that area. We'll see what they do though. Yeah, I think Philly will end up regretting the Jared McCain trade. But Paulie, you been keeping up with the Olympics? I know it's kind of over that direction on that side of the pond. So I think what is it? Are the Winter Olympics in Italy this year? That might be all I know about the Winter Olympics, but I can't even really cheer on the USA, man. It's just like, hopefully the hockey team wins though. I'm not too big into hockey, but being born in the Northwest, I definitely I understand hockey. I was a fan. We don't have no. I miss the Thrashers, dog. That is one thing. I hope Atlanta gets a hockey team back. We need hockey back here in the Southeast for sure. But yeah, Atlanta's kind of struggling without it. All right, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna use the restroom. 1 second. All right. Oh, for real? I'm so weak. Yeah, I haven't been keeping up. I've been keeping up with all the what's on Twitter, but man, my Wi-Fi struggling, man. I can't even lie to y'all. So Sixers find themselves on a run of their own. It is now 8-0. And CJ McCollum, Jock Landale get a little two-man game going. Jalen dots up Ricochet. Ricochet gets it up, gets it to go for three. So 76-70. Jalen dots up Ricochet, and Ricochet knocks it down. So Ricochet now has 8 points. Excuse me, 3 of 5 from the field, playing good defense. As Philly, that didn't go over the backboard, and Jalen blocks it. We got a foul. Great stuff, but that definitely went over the backboard. As it was. But shout out to Ricochet, man. He had 0 points coming in the second half. Now has 8, so he has 8 points in the second half. Great stuff from Ricochet. Jalen hands it off to CJ. CJ finds Dice. John Landale tries to swing it over to Ricochet. Neglected. Be a ball on the side. Only has 10 seconds to shoot. And Tyrese on his elbow. Tyrese Maxey holding his elbow. Hopefully he all right. So Jalen brings it in. I pass a little wide. Cannot find CJ McCollum. So CJ can't corral that pass. It's 5:35 to go in the quarter. Hopefully they can hold on and kind of keep Philly on the outskirts of the lead. So 76-70 by 6, 2 possession game. Good rotations by Atlanta, but Uber has the open three in the corner, and Jalen Johnson comes down with the board. He pushes the break for Atlanta. Um, Jalen, there goes and dots up Ricochet. Ricochet cannot get that to go, unfortunately. So that three did a good job at constant that possession, but Jalen passing too strong, gets deflected, and Jalen Ricochet are there for the bird. Yeah. really, Rich there drive strongly. It's really just 18, man. We're about to move. So there's really no point in creating the interview or changing price. So the stuff that drive Uber. No way, bro. That foul is ridiculous. So late. All right, man. So 76 Uber going to line. Yeah, but you are right. Surely one day my internet will be upgraded, man. We're not gonna worry about no lag no more, no drop or anything. I'm gonna upgrade setup too. That's what it is. Once my setup kind of hit up the GPU and whatnot, and kind of handle the stream life, I think I'll be set. I won't really have to worry about internet too much. Dyson going to the line, do a good job driving, and Quentin Grimes to the basket, winding up foul. So 76, 71, 420 in the third quarter. As it's doing good, man. Philly is a good team. They are sitting at 30 and 24. As Dyson knocks down the first one, and Dyson just behind Tyrese Mack. He's sitting 97 steals. Tyrese he's sitting at 103. So after a great year on defense there for Dyson, as he missed that second free throw. Shout out Troy, up 58-48. As Dyson gets the steal, Jalen brings it up for Atlanta, and Jack Lindell sets the score for the two game. Dyson, excuse me, Jalen gets the switch. What? Bro, what? Bro, what? You're not even there to make the call, man. Get out of here. So, Jalen, that's a shame. But, rest rule that Jalen double. If you're a fan, he's 11 $70 per soon. Thank you, man. Thanks, Walker. I was in it. Then we came to find. So, first half, Atlanta shots. First half, Atlanta shot 25 free throws. They've only two here in the second half. So, man, Paul, I appreciate you tapping in. I know you got to school tomorrow, so learn you some tomorrow. I appreciate you tapping in here. Hopefully, the Detroit gets the dub. Hopefully, Atlanta gets the dub. These days probably should have been a dump, but I appreciate you, Polly. Appreciate you tuning in. Have a good night. Get some sleep. Have a good school tomorrow, man. So Atlanta's leading up, lead 78-71. Tyrese Maxey gets the screen, kills, freed up from playing defense. And Tyrese Maxey just going by. But it's 79-73. Atlanta's up 6 as Jalen passed to Walker very easily. Nakia can't get that shot to go. So 79-73 in possession. Hawks, Reece Shea just outplays defense. Quentin Grimes does a good job there. And Walker drills the with 76-9. One possession for Atlanta. 2.5 minutes to go. A little under that. So CJ, oh my God, that flip pass is not fun. My God, Jalen just goes to us. I ain't gonna like it. Yeah, might be CJ to not that many minutes. I just don't like to see in Dendell minutes, man. It's tough. I don't know. Quinn just shouldn't have rotations, dog. What are we doing? Are we doing, man? Man, we doing? So it's all in. Into the game, Ray's kind of bouncing back. But Nikhil hasn't shot well so far. 2 of 7. He has 9 points. Played defense pretty well. I can't lie. He been playing pretty well. Hopefully, Atlanta can on top of things here. Tyrese Maxey, Philly only kind of has to sit 22 right now. Or one still out, kind of strong. I was playing really well for Embiid. He has Embiid. A couple people. Well, PG and Embiid. So two of their main guys, PG got suspended. He's still dealing with that. 25 games. So PG suspended. Embiid is he is out. Lower leg injury, they said. But let's see if Atlanta can get this back, man. The largest lead tonight has been 11. So we'll see if the Hawks can get back to that rhythm and kind of dominate the rest of this game, kind of how they should. Like I said, Philly's not bad though. They're sitting at 30 and 24. I think they are sixth in the East. As we are about to continue as they're highlighting Ricochet. He has 8 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. So shout out to Ricochet. But yeah, like I said, Philadelphia is pretty good. I cannot lie. Record kind of reflects it. Sixth in the East. That's what I'm saying, man. I believe Atlanta might play Philly one more time. Um, so these are kind of key games for Atlanta playing Philadelphia if they do want to kind of switch the standings. So Atlanta's sitting at 26-30. Kind of has they have the third easiest schedule here remaining, as they had a lot of back to backs and a lot of travel. As they're swinging the ball around, and it finally gets to a bucket as CJ dots up Jock Landale. That pass finally gets through. It's 81-78. But like I said, Atlanta, they can swing things, man. They can definitely switch the standings. And